This is BNR Engines. It's the place where people who want to go faster than everyone else have their engines built by Brett and his team of precision engineers to ensure performance and reliability.
Now, Brett, this is an impressive facility. You do some impressive work. Can you tell me a little bit more about BNR Engines?
We started probably about, 18 years ago. We started doing circuit race boats for many years, won a lot of trophies and a lot of championships. Decided to get out of racing myself and start BNR. We started that and mainly what I do is performance engines for all sorts of stuff. Sprint cars, jet sprint boats, circuit race boats, street cars. Try to do a bit of everything. So just put in a machine shop too now. So we do all our machining ourselves, CNC machines and all that sort of stuff. So that's what we sort of basically do day to day.
Now, Brett, you've had a lot of success with the LS V8 style of engine. This time it's a LS V12. How do you go about putting that together and making it work?
The V12 LS is going to be an awesome engine. It's very well developed. They make their own blocks, crankshafts, cylinder heads now. A lot of the other componentry we're lucky to buy aftermarket, and we're happy with Precision International for supplying all the aftermarket internals, which is awesome. I'm super excited to get this thing rocking.
Now, Brett, I've never seen an LS V12 in the flesh. I understand it's out in the engine room. Is that correct?
Yes, it is. It's all washed up, all machined, all ready to go. And let's go and have a look, I reckon.
Perfect. Let's go.
And here we go into the engine room to meet V12LS engine designer Shane Corish.
Nigel, this is Shane from V12LS.
Good, Nigel.
Shane's just doing the ring gaps on the new V12 that he's designed.
Yeah, it looks amazing. So this is the engine that you've cast for the Sidchrome Project car?
Yeah, this is the beast. This is our version of the Chevy LS engine. Obviously, we've turned it into a V12 rather than the V8.
So Shane, a V12, what sort of capacity are we looking at here?
This particular engine is just under 500 cubic inches or 8.2 litres. But we can build these, generally we build them at 580 cubic inch, but we could go right up to 650 cubic inch.
So how do you come to design and produce a V12 engine like this?
The V12 is a perfect engine in that it combines the perfect primary and secondary balance, as well as even exhaust pulsing of a straight 6-cylinder engine, along with the high cubic capacity of a V8 in a compact package. And that's what makes the V12 such an awesome engine.
Now, Shane, you're designing this engine from scratch. What sort of improvements do you make upon the original GM design?
Well, there's a lot of improvements, and let's flip it over and I'll go through them with you. The Chevy, the OEM block, is an excellent engine, so we had a great platform to start with. We've retained the same main caps as the LS with the cross bolting. We've stiffened things up. We've reduced the bay-to-bay ventilation to make the block a little more rigid. We've got some heavy-duty pan rails which are bolted into a 1-inch thick sump pan rail, which adds extra structural integrity to the block. We have cross-drilled the oil galleries, so we're not feeding the main bearings all off the same oil gallery. We're sharing that load. We have Siamese bores with pressed-in heavy-duty sleeves, so you won't get the bore flex that you get in a normal aluminium LS engine, for an OEM-style engine. We've got cross-webbing through the valley, which stops them splitting in half under high horsepower. Lined lifter bores. We have extra bolts through the cylinder head. We have pinch bolts to hold that gasket down tight.
Shane, I love your passion for what you do, and especially for creating this V12 beast.
Thank you. We can't wait to get this thing into the Sidchrome Project car and fire it up.
Cheers, mate.
Thank you.
Well, it's finally Dyno Day, and today we're here at the control panel of Saliva Engines. I'm here with Michael from Quick Bits, and he's going to run us through the operation that we're going through today to get this V12 up and running.
How you going, guys? So pretty much this is a dyno. With this machine, we can actually measure the engine's efficiency. So the way it operates, you've got your throttle here, and then you've got this button here which adjusts your load. Right. So we can pretty much peg the engine out, simulate it as if it's running in a car, watch all the running conditions, different points, see what the camshaft does, see what the compression does, how it reacts to the combination. and just get some valuable data on this information to make some progress on our next moves. So in this situation, it's a great tool for us. We can analyze everything, all the different components that are put on it.
So Shane, we're here at the dyno, really exciting day. Everybody's behind the glass waiting to hear this thing come to life. When we pull the trigger, what sort of horsepower are we looking to produce out of this engine?
Yeah, look, we're not really sure what to expect. I'm hoping to see a figure that starts with a 6 in here. But yeah, we'll see. We need to keep it socially responsible for whoever wins it.
So Shane, such an exciting setup. How about we get behind the glass and pull the handle and see what it does?
All right, mate, let's do this.
Michael was all smiles and the base maps were loaded and the team looked on with one eye on the V12 and the other on the gauges. Mike from Saliba Engines pushed the handle forward. And after the first run, the boys were back in the room and on the tools to make a few checks and tweaks to ensure a sound and safe tune. Round 2, and Mike pushed the handle and loaded it up. And as predicted, the V12 delivered a bulk torque of well over 500 foot-pounds across the entire rev range and in excess of 600 horsepower. That should be more than enough to test the capability of the Pirelli rubber out the back. Our V12 beast is ready to drop in. So Shane from V12LS has teamed up with Nigel to hoist up the power plant and carefully, I mean ever so carefully, lift, position and lower our V12 into place. And a big thank you to Team 18 for the use of their race team workshop.
Whoever gets this car is going to be blown away. It is really fantastic.
Now that sounds like a V12.
500 cubic inches of V12 mumbo.